Hello dear traders and welcome to the 10 most frequently asked questions from the Ethereum trading course Learn to Take the Profit. These are questions that I receive daily and I decided to make such a videos for all of my trading courses, so I will give more details about each topic. And of course, if you have more questions, you are always welcome to drop them in the forum. I will answer you very quickly. There are other traders who will share their experience with you, so don't hesitate to ask questions. It's very important in trading, if you have any questions, to have the answer for them. All right, so the first question is, this strategy is not connected to the Ethereum, can we use it on other assets? Absolutely, this strategy could be used for any other cryptocurrencies, stocks, indexes, currency pairs, whatever trading asset you are interested into. The strategy is based on the trend, and every asset has its trend at the moment. This is why you can implement this strategy to any trading asset just the same way that I have shown in the course. Okay, the second question is, do we define the trend on all time frames in the same way? Yes, the trend is defined as series of higher highs and higher lows for an uptrend and series of lower lows and lower highs for the downtrend. Now, if you look, for example, at the hourly trend, you can see that it's in an uptrend, for example, and if at the same moment you look at a lower time frame as M15, M5 or M1, you might notice that actually it's the opposite direction, and this is quite normal because obviously it is different time frame. That's why when you are looking for the system, when you're looking for the entry conditions to enter into the trade according to the trend, you need to look at one and the same time frame. So just don't mix it, because obviously in one time frame you can be in an uptrend, in the other one you can be in a downtrend for the very same asset. Okay, what exactly is CFD trading with Ethereum? Now, CFD trading is one and the same thing with all assets, with all cryptocurrencies or currencies or stocks, indexes, anything that you have with your broker. CFD trading stands for contract for difference. This means that we are not really buying Ethereum, Bitcoin or oil, gold, but what we are doing contract for difference with the broker. This means that we fund an account and we have this money with the broker, and we can use this money to buy or to sell any asset. So even without having the Ethereum previously, we can still sell it. If the price goes down and we close the position, we will take the profit. So this is CFD trading. We made contract with the broker, and if the price goes in our direction, the broker will pay us the difference, and if the price goes in the opposite direction, trade is closed, we will pay this loss to the broker. Okay, the next question is, can we use MetaTrader with the exchanges? As far as I know, there is no exchange that offers MetaTrader. MetaTrader is a platform that is provided by the brokers. So how is it working? The MetaTrader platform was developed from MetaQuote company, and they provide it to the brokers. So the brokers pay to the MetaQuote company, and the brokers provide the platform to us, the traders, for free. So we don't need to pay for the platform to anyone. Okay, but one more time, as far as I know, the exchanges do not offer MetaTrader. There were some reviews from my students who shared they succeeded to connect it via API, but I really don't know how they did it. I'm not really interested in exchanges, so there are some tricks that I'm not really familiar with. So you can look for it, but I would stick to MetaTrader with the brokers if I'm using MetaTrader, but if you're using exchanges, just stick with the platforms that the exchanges offer. Okay, the next question is why it is better to use stop loss and take profit. Okay, this is very simple. When we use stop loss and take profit, we limit the time that we are staying in front of the computer. Okay, we don't want to wait the price to reach at a certain level. So for example, if now Ethereum is, let's say, at $200 as an example, and we put our take profit as 220, and what we need to do, we will need to stay in front of the computer and wait the price to reach there in order to close the trade manually. But we don't want to do that. We want to place our take profit at this level, so when the price reaches, it will close the trade automatically, and even during this time we could be sleeping. Okay, same with the stop loss. We might limit our loss if this is your strategy, and you should do this by using the stop loss and not by waiting in front of the monitor to do it manually. Okay guys, the next question is what risk to have when trading with the system. Now, by the end of the course, I have attached one sheet with an example risk management, and what I'm following is 2%. Okay, no bigger risk. No matter is it this trading system, is it another trading system, I don't risk more than 2% from my account. Okay, so for example, if I'm trading $1,000 and 2% is $20, but this doesn't mean that I will open a trade using $20. I will have my stop loss maximum at $20, okay? Because I can open a trade using $15 from my account, but if it goes to a big loss, it will be more than 2%. So it's not important with how much you're trading, it's important how much you're risking. Okay, this is very important. Now the next question is, can I open demo account with every broker? Normally, yes, you can open a demo account with every broker, and I'm talking about the legit and regulated brokers. As far as I know, there were some scam brokers that do not offer demo trading. They will tell you that it's not reality, that you are not learning when you're trading with demo account. You should put real money and so on. This is absolute scam, guys. The regulated brokers offer demo accounts, and you can open as many as you want, and you can practice as long as you wish. Okay, you can practice on a demo account for years, and the regulated broker should not say a word about it. Okay, it's your choice if you will be trading on demo or you will be risking your real money. Okay, so yes, look for those regulated brokers that will give you a demo account without any problems. Now, going to the 8th question, I do not see the Ethereum with my broker. Now, if you don't see the Ethereum with your broker, what you might try is just right click over the market watch and select show all. This will show you all the trading assets provided by your broker. If you still don't see the Ethereum, then probably this means that your broker does not offer the Ethereum, okay? But if you see it and you want to open the chart and you cannot open a trade with the Ethereum, this might mean that your broker keeps the Ethereum on the market watch, but they have disabled the trading with the Ethereum. In 2018, the beginning of 2018 and the end of 2017, many brokers disabled the trading with cryptocurrencies because the market was crazy, they couldn't afford it. So some of the brokers really removed the cryptocurrencies, which was, I can say, not really proper from their side according to the connection between the broker and the trader, okay? Because when we have opportunities on the market, we want to use them. They should give us the chance to use these volatile moments, okay? But obviously many brokers lost money. Some nearly closed doors because they lost a lot, and one of the protections they did, it was just to remove the cryptocurrencies. Anyway, now the market is calm, the spreads are back to normal, and all the brokers that had the cryptocurrencies normally put them back in. Okay, the next question is, can I use the system on exchanges? Yes, you can use the system on exchanges. You can use it on any trading platform, web-based platform. It's not meant to be on MetaTrader. I like MetaTrader because I use algorithmic trading and expert advisors on MetaTrader, but you can use this Ethereum trading system for any assets on any different platforms or exchanges. I don't see a reason why you cannot do it. Okay, and the last question is, I cannot download MetaTrader 4. It always installs MetaTrader 5. This is probably if you have installed or downloaded the MetaTrader platform from the MQL5 website, which is the official website of MetaQuote company. There they have removed the MetaTrader 4 because they want to push the traders to MetaTrader 5. However, most of the traders prefer still to use the MetaTrader 4. I still prefer to use MetaTrader 4, and I think it will stay for a longer time. Okay guys, so this is the 10 frequently asked questions that I receive. And one more thing about the last question actually that came to my mind is, if you want to use the MetaTrader 4, you need to download it from your broker, okay, from their website, or when you register for a demo account, they will send you the link via email and you need to click on it and you will download it from there, but not from the official website. Alright guys, thanks for watching. These are the 10 frequently asked questions that I received for the Ethereum trading course, Learn to Take the Profit. If you have any other questions, drop them in the forum. If you have liked the video, I'd really appreciate if you guys subscribe, and you will actually receive my new videos that I upload nearly every day. Thanks for watching, and always enjoy the trading. Cheers!